Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading, March 2018. I said 2013 in another reading, so I don't know. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, those just intuitively guided. Welcome. Thank you for coming back. Let's just go ahead and get into your reading, okay? And I'll do any announcements at the end. So what's going on for March? Capricorn, March. You know, I was feeling like really serious all of a sudden, but then, like, I don't know, it's like I was tickled and I smiled. So, I don't know what that means, but somebody could be, like, be acting like, you know, very stern or serious, and someone else could be trying to get them out of it. And it worked, because it took me immediately out of it. Okay. That was strange. So we open your reading with the Prince of Swords. Prince of Swords. I have the World card. And the Prince of Cups. Look at that. And it's funny because they're going in two different directions. Knight of Swords is going left, and the Prince of Cups is going... I'm sorry, the Prince of Swords and the Prince of Cups. One's going left, one's going right. And what comes in between them is the world. It almost feels like for someone, this Prince of Swords may be exiting, and this Prince of Cups may be entering. Well, we'll see. We'll keep going. The Hierophant. You know, somebody could be divorcing this King of Swords, because the King of Cups, or why do I keep saying that wrong? The Prince of Swords. Because the Prince of Cups is looking right at me. The Prince of Swords is looking back and going back. I just want to say, for a few of you, I feel like the Prince of Swords, for a few, is someone coming in that's coming in with some type of information to get you to stop something. Perhaps marry someone else. You know, this Prince of Swords may have heard the rumor or heard that the Prince of Cups was coming to you, You know, it could simply be coming to ask you out on a date, but there is emotion behind it, you know, so however it starts, we'll find out. But for few, I feel like this prince is almost like trying to warn you. I could have that the other way around, too, you know. Oh my God. Look, I have the King of Cups. So I feel like the King of Cups is, you know, coming from the prince now to the king. I feel like in that scenario, you go with the more emotional one. Let's break it down that way, okay? Because it doesn't have to be a definite air sign, nope, or a definite water sign. So the difference would be, you know, well, swords would be someone who uses their mind more. Can be good or can be tough with communication. You know, if we're looking at them as a partner, or a potential partner, their communication can be good, but it can be bad also. It's almost like up to them. And I don't know why, but I feel like, I wonder if he is playing some type of a mind game. Because I feel like the Prince of Cups is coming with sincerity. At least that's what I feel right now. I have the Eight of Pentacles. Well, somebody could, you know, this could be someone you work with. And by the way, we have the World in between them. So this is making a major decision. This is changing your life in one way or another. It feels like, you know, I never explained the Prince of Cups. This is someone who can easily talk about their emotions, maybe prefers to talk about their emotions. They can be over emotional. You know, there's no holding back, you know, with their words. You know, if they love you, they'll say, I love you. You know, if, you know, whatever. Where the Prince of Swords could, you know, could love you, but have a hard time expressing it. Sometimes. And that's the thing, is like, sometimes you may get this, and sometimes you may get that. Feels like part of the advice at this moment is to keep your head down. Keep your head down. Stay concentrated on what you're doing, what it is you want, what you're working towards. I feel like this Prince of Cups, male or female, by the way, like really warms your heart. Really, it's a different type of love. May not be love yet, but feels like it's going to be. Because it's more of a soulful type of love. It's not like a surface. You know, you're able to get very deep with this person, and you appreciate that. You know, Capricorn, you also have to watch, you know, your energy, because you can be stubborn too, right? You can be. And so can I. All right, let's see. I have the Princess of Pentacles. Look at all the young energy coming up. Princess of Pentacles. Under the Hierophant. So, boy, I don't know, guys. You know, someone, I feel like someone is getting married. Someone is, well, I should say, someone is asking you to marry them. Definitely asking you for a higher commitment. Maybe, you know, exclusive. If you're not already there. I have a feeling you're probably already there. But now it feels like it's going to the next level. And I do feel like an ex. Could be a friend. But I feel like this Prince of Swords, and don't think about the sign, okay? You might be in love with the Prince of Swords, and I don't want you to think, oh, well, okay. Don't think about the sign. Not yet, okay? So anyway, whether this is a friend, a lover, it can even be a family member. It just feels like somebody is trying to rush in. You know, they know your life's going to change. They know that. And, it may have thrown them in a mental type of anguish. Like, oh shit. Now you know, like if she gets married, if he gets married, then it's over. It's, you know, they're married to someone else. So, again, I'm not sure if this is good or bad. Doesn't feel good. I feel like you are on the right track. And I feel like it's asking you to, like, kind of just keep your head in the game and, you know, I also want to say real quick that I feel like for some of you, there's just some real blessings coming in. You know, I feel like the universe opened up. You know, the veil opened and they sent these ships, like, filled with blessings. And, I mean, ships everywhere. And they're going in all different directions. So it's telling me that blessings are coming for many of you. And, you know, it's coming from, because it's next to the Hierophant where I'm feeling this. So it's coming from, you know, source. It's coming from whatever you believe in. Could be coming from your higher self. These could be seeds of intention you planted a long time ago. But I feel, you know, okay, so that feels good. And I have to say, I feel like some of these blessings are love. Bringing you love. Bringing you romantic love. So I feel like if, you know, and I feel this is a major message for probably everyone. So I feel like if you are waiting for, you know, you're not in a relationship, you're looking for love, you're waiting for love, I feel like this is a little message to you just to let you know that it's coming, right? You can see it now. Stay focused on what you're doing. You know, keep your mind occupied on what brings you a sense of joy, a sense of comfort. I can't talk. And, you know, it's like before you know it, if you can preoccupy your mind, before you know it, things come. Okay, let's keep going. Now I'm back to the scenario of this Prince of Swords coming in. Number one, I want to say I don't feel like he or she can match this other person. I just don't think they can. Okay. 2 more cards. I have the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Normally I don't read the bottom of the deck. I just don't. But lately I have been. And I'm glad I did, because this is about being strong within your own material world. You know, I'm not sure who this is yet. We're gonna find out. And whether they're coming to a wedding to try to stop it, or whether they're trying to stop you from your next move, you're too smart for that. You won't buy it. You know, it's like you've heard that before. You know, I feel so weird. I feel like I can see her flexing her arm, like flexing her muscle. I think she's trying to tell me how strong she is. This is building up my own security. This is definitely success. By you, for you, from you. It's about you. This part is about you, right? 9 of Pentacles. It's about this journey. You know, she's covering up the 8th Pentacle, and the 9th. Like her robe is on both. And I feel like what she's just reminding us is, you know, how did I get here? Because this is really feeling like, in my material world, I'm fine. You know, this can be really grounded energy too. So how did I get to this, right? This was a journey. Well, she's at the 8. She's got the 8, but she's also on the 9. So it was her own hard work, right? It's the hard work that we put into it. So it brings this path of abundance. Nice. Okay. You know, look at the World card. Look at them looking at each other. You know it doesn't symbolize this, but it's almost like telling me, like, as these two, I don't want to say fight it out, but maybe, you know, show their ego. You're here just what was advised. You know the truth. So, you know, I feel like you're someone who doesn't get involved in that type of energy any longer. You know, you are beyond that. above that. Hmm. And I have a lion and a bull. So, you know, it could certainly be a Leo and a Taurus, right? You know, and look up here. Look at this angel up here, like, it's like fairy dust, right? It feels like you're moving into a great place, a great time in your life. Definitely. You know, I don't know, I was just going to say, that's weird. You know, I just added up the line here, and I'm wondering if this king, why do I keep saying that? The prince, this air energy. I'm wondering if they may have cheated on you, right? They may have been faithful. If what? I cannot talk. Capricorn, I don't know what's going on. They may have been unfaithful. I feel like well, we'll clarify it even more, because I feel like you need to know this energy so you don't misunderstand it, so you don't think it's someone else, right? Because and by the way, that's just one scenario, but it's very clear. And even without clarifying, you know, what it's telling me very clearly is that you end up picking the one who can, you know, not that I'm trying to influence you. You pick whoever you want to pick. But it feels to me like, number one, the one who is able to talk about their feelings. I feel like it's the new person. It's the new one. Let's put it that one. It's not, it's the new person that you have met and got into a relationship with. How far, I don't know, but I feel if there's not commitment, it's coming. And, you know, I just feel like you're going to get married. I feel like you're going to get married, and then I feel like one of you are leaving where you live now. Perhaps both of you. Actually, I think it may be both of you. Maybe you're going to buy a house together. I definitely see the ring. So, that's going to happen. Okay, I think I'm going to bring the crystal vision out. You know, I do feel like this new person, I'm just saying new because new over that's this person. You know, they may they may be a really nice person. I feel like they're a really nice person. However, and I don't know why, like, it's almost like a battle wants to start and I'm trying to stop it. Because I feel like if the two of them, let's just say the two of them ended up in the same space and it came, pushing and shoving or something like that. The person you're with now feels like such a nice person, right? And that's how he is and she is, and that is who they are authentically. However, there is a fire in them, especially when it comes to you, and you may not even seen this. I mean, they will, if this person says something about you, they will jump in action. They will jump in action to defend you. So, it's like, don't be fooled by the nice person, right? The nice guy. Don't be fooled. Don't think they can't turn around and kick your ass. Because that's what I feel like. Push came to shove. It is the nicer one. For those who I feel like you are going to move away, I do feel like you're leaving your job too. I feel like you're moving away. So whether you're moving to their location or the two of you are both like just starting new lives. Because I kind of feel like, I don't feel like I'm moving up the street. I feel like I am moving. Like I'm moving. Well, I just saw 2 of Cups, so I have to announce it. Let's see if it comes back out. I also feel for a few of you, there is going to be some type of promotion, some type of improvement, let's say, in your work life, coming from another. I feel like this is about someone who works for a company. The type of company where I don't feel like I don't know, it's a company. And, there's different positions. And I feel like you're taking what feels like a pretty big step up. That, by the way, do increase your finances quite a bit. I do feel like it is going to require you to put in more effort. So, your finances are going to get better, but you are going to be working harder. I don't know, I shouldn't say harder. Maybe longer, but I still feel like you want this. You want this. And, there's a 7 of Cups there may have been a lot of people in your company going for the same position. You get it. You got it. And it is improving your life. I have the Hangman here too. And I kind of feel like that might be for you. Because it does feel like it's it's changing your life too. And listen, it requires a commitment. But it is making your life better. So, congratulations. It does feel like there were, Quite a few going for that position. But you deserve it. Okay. Alright, well, wow. I have to go up to this top line. Let me go grab that card. I have the Hermit. The Hermit, the card of Virgo. You know, card of spiritual illumination. The Five of Cups. And I have the Queen of Cups. Well, no shit. And I'm only saying that because I have the King of Cups right in the center. So it's just clarifying to me which direction, if this is happening to you, you're going. I feel like this Prince of Swords, you know, and why isn't he showing up as a king? Well, maybe you were younger when you were with him. But also his energy is not matching a king's energy. Yet, and, you know, for some of you, this could be a Virgo. I feel like, you know, I feel like they have done some thinking and they're realizing what they're losing. They realize what they're, well, realize what they lost. But in the same breath, I want to say, they're kind of acting kiddish. You know, like, you know, like, well, where the fuck were you before? Excuse my language, but I feel like that's how this person talks. You know, so it's the only language they may know. Anyway, this person's realizing that they lost a good person. They lost a really good person. And because of the energy of this person, I do not feel that this is someone you would want back. I really don't. Okay. Let's look at the world. You know what? I should look at the Prince of Cups first. Let's look at the Prince of Cups. You know, this Prince of Cups is asking you to join him or her on their path. Join me on my path. Eight of Wands. It's almost like he hears about him, so he speeds up the process by asking you to marry him now versus, you know, I mean, that's probably not happening. I have the Page of Cups. Okay, so this is a legitimate offer. This is a legitimate love. This is someone who loves you for you. And by the way, this person hasn't come in yet, right? Because not all scenarios have to have this Prince of Swords involved. But what it's showing is with the world that something, you know, that a new time is opening up in your life. And I can feel the love of this person. And they love you for who you are. You know, your authentic self. They really do. You know, and they may be very passionate. Like very, very passionate. You know, they could be very sexual. Like, what do you mean, again? I don't know if that's a problem, though, to be honest, because, you know, you're in love here, or you will be. Look at that. We have the Sun and the Ace of Wands. You know, the Ace of Wands to me is a yes. Yep. Go forward. The Sun is illumination. Major Arcana. Coming over this yes for you. I feel like that's what you need me to say, yes. I do feel like this person just feels really, really good for you and you for them. You know, it feels like happiness. Happiness. And, you know, with the young energy in the Strength card, perhaps you've never had this before. You've never had this type of love. You've never felt loved like this. Or you for another person. You think that you have, right? Because we all, well, the majority of us, feel like we've been in love at least once. We can, you know, I don't know. Because I can look back and be like, well, yeah, you know, certainly felt that way, but was it? I don't know. But now I do know. And, I don't know. Capricorn, I just want to say that this feels right. It feels, definitely right for you. This could be Leo. Okay, well, kind of love them. Let's go to the world. I mean, you know, if like the Two of Swords or the Two of Pentacles comes out, I wouldn't be surprised. Because I do feel like you're being asked to, well, that's pretty close, the Fool. You're being asked to start a new journey. You know, the Fool on the World card. You know, and for some of you, whoever that Knight of Swords is, doesn't have to be that scenario, but maybe the, just the energy fit, right? You know, if you're coming from that, this is you letting it go. And, you know, how we always talk about, you know, you want to make sure you clear your energy. Sometimes you just fall in love, deeply in love, and the rest just melts away. You know, I said that in another reading where the things that we think are so important, or, you know, how can I get beyond this? Those kind of things. When the right thing comes in, when divine brings the right thing together for you, sometimes all of that just melts away. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, this is going forward. And, you know, you can have a little anxiety. But the draw to each other. You know, I don't think you could stop yourself. You know, and she's looking back now at the Prince of Swords like, no, baby, I'm going this way. I'm not going your way anymore. I'm going my way. You know, for some of you, you may have just recently left this person and you haven't quite entered into this period yet. You know, you are, you're getting ready to begin a new chapter. Let's see if I can hold these all. I want you to notice how Fool's looking back, but she's moving forward. She's moving into the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is looking straight at you. And the Nine of Pentacles is moving into the Queen of Wands. And she's looking straight at you. So, you know, it's the Fool asking you to just let go of things. That your next, you know, this is important. This is abundance. You're going to be fine. You know, really, you're going to be fine. This could be you starting any kind of new journey within your material world. This could be you accepting that promotion. This could be you starting your own business. But what you are doing is you're going next into the Ten of Pentacles. So, you know, maybe you had to build up certain things for yourself. But you've done it here. So if you haven't entered into the energy, you know, the world, the next chapter, which feels very abundant, then you're about to. You know, you're about to. This is about epiphany, whatever epiphanies you receive, like take them and use them. It doesn't have to be only for a spiritual business, right? It can be in anything. It's your gut instinct, trusting it. And that will bring you abundance, right? And then the Queen of Wands. You know, she is passionate. She's straightforward. She knows what she wants and she goes after it. And I mean, normally, in a lot of the cards, you know, his head's down, he's relaxed, but look at him staring right at you. And her too. I just feel like it's telling you, you know, don't be fearful on this next part of the journey, right? Because you have strength right beside you, always. Spirit. And this is confidence. This is confidence within yourself. This is accepting yourself. And then being confident, right? Not letting fear. Doesn't mean that you have to, like, be like, oh, I look in the mirror and I just love myself. No, I don't mean to that extent. That's nice if you can. But I mean, no matter what, I know who I am. I know my authentic self. And that's good enough for me. And if that's good enough for you, it's got to be good enough for them. And it is. It is your authentic self that they want. That you want. Okay. Let's look at, well, since we're doing the people, let's go right to the King of Cups. I feel like this is good. I feel like the line is going to be clarified together, but we'll see. The Seven of Wands. You know, it's like, why is everybody getting in your business over this? Look at that. I have the Nine of Wands. Wow. I feel like for a few of you, what this is saying is you've been taking on other people's ideas of yourself for way too long. Way too long. Way too long. And I feel like you know that. Like, justice. Well, she brings the truth. Now, I'm saying that because it's affecting you. You know, you may not feel strong enough. You may not feel I don't know. But there's something, I just feel like if there's a lack of self-confidence, it's coming from other people. And the way that, you know, it is coming from like other people's remarks, right? But some of them, I feel like you took and twisted a little bit, you know, and then we start to take these on as beliefs. But I feel like some is definitely legit, right? But you need to work, you still need to work through that. And then the other is, you know, you blowing it up. And I get it. I'm not being judgmental here. I hope you understand that. But with justice showing up, you know, I feel like I feel like she's really giving you the ability to really look at that and get rid of it. Again, I feel like because you have someone coming in or is in your life that just loves you the way you are. And, you know, maybe it's going to take a little time. Because I definitely feel like you can certainly work through it. But it's going to be up to you. And, you know, I also have justice here. So, card of Libra. And I feel like you're being awakened to the truth. You're being awakened. Some of you, I feel like, you know, you want to know for sure you're with the right person. It's like you're freaking yourself out so much. But your gut knows you're with the right person, but your mind, sometimes your mind, I don't know, Capricorn, you know, somehow it's getting twisted. But the point was, it's like the opportunity to look at it. So, well, you'll feel better. All right, I want to look at the Hierophant. You know, for some reason I'm seeing, within the Hierophant, I'm seeing a lot of turquoise. So I don't know if turquoise means something to you, but I'm seeing a lot of turquoise. Well, there's that Two of Swords. I don't know. Capricorn, are you willing to take your relationship up a level? You know, you already intuitively know the answer. And I feel like that's what I'm just supposed to leave it at. Nine of Cups. Well, how's that? There's your answer. It's your wish. It's your wish. Their wish, too. You know, sitting on the Hierophant, I feel like it's, you know, it's both your wishes. Again, where this person hasn't come in yet, you'll know, because, I mean, you'll just think this is the nicest person in the world. Very, very, very nice. Doesn't mean they probably won't ever lose their temper in that, but I feel like you're going to think they're one of the nicest people you've known. Okay. Alright, so the Hierophant is bringing you your wish. So again, if you were questioning that, you know, I just feel like there's your answer. There's your answer. Okay, let's look at the Eight of Pentacles. You know, and there's your wish. It doesn't only have to be love. Again, because there's promotions going on. There's improvement in finances. Page of Swords, you know, beautiful energy on that, because, you know, she's a seeker of truth. She is out seeking the truth to bring it back to the Queen, right? That's really her job, is to spread the truth. You know, and it's almost like when she comes to see you, she's bringing you clarity. She's bringing you real clarity. You know, all the birds are flying in harmony, the ravens. So she's bringing enlightenment. Definitely bringing some type of enlightenment to you. It's so weird I'm not getting any cards. Okay. So something is coming to you, whether it's a person or something that's going to better your finances. It does feel like it is coming from another, like an offer to you, something you had to think about, but don't think about it for too long, right? Because if it's work related, there's been a lot of people wanting that exact same position. And, you know, it is a reward of your hard work. Alright, let's get on this page. Well, Princess of Pentacles. It's almost like she's showing off her pentacle. You know, it's showing a long path behind her, but I don't know. It seems kind of pretty. Okay, we're going to... That's your strength card. Man, it took a lot of strength to get that card. Again, Leo. It's definitely showing that you're taking it. You're saying yes to it. I feel like this is talking about being protected on this path. You know, that you're on. This is good for you. And I feel like I need to say again, you know, if if you do get offered a promotion, you know, even it can be a completely different job too, right? Because I see you thinking, you know, if you're thinking about it, instead of just automatically saying yes. Because if you, let's say you worked in a business, and I don't know, you're supervisor or something, and you got a promotion up, most of the time you would just automatically take it. So something within this position or promotion feels big. Look at that. I just feel like it's saying don't hold on to your material world so tightly, right? Probably due to crap, bullshit. You know, it feels like strength is really pushing the energy to move you out of this, right? Just to, and let this come to an end. It is a 10. And new potential is coming right after it. So whether this is a Leo coming in or just the energy coming in of the universe, feeling strong, feeling protected, feeling safe to say yes, it is bringing an end to this. But perhaps you have to do your part and let it go. Just let it go. Could be another reason why the Hangman's here. Okay, I want to look at, I don't really feel like I need to look at the 7 of Cups, but I do want to look at the 8 of Cups. Because this does talk about your desire. Oh, the Hangman. So hopefully this is you coming out of the Hangman and starting to move forward. Beautiful. Look at that, the 2 of Cups. Remember, this is your desire. This is their desire too. For some of you, you know, you just could have been waiting. You could have been hanging around waiting. Hanging around waiting for love. And, you know, let's not forget the opening, well, not the opening message, but one of the messages was about how these ships are coming everywhere in all different directions. I have the 3 of Cups. Okay, so I definitely feel like you're going to marry this person. Or at least go to the highest commitment that you're able to make. Put it that way. I feel like this is, you know, I might be overthinking it a little bit too much here, right? But I just had the 10 of Swords, so that tells me what is holding me in place, right? Because even under that, this Hangman, we have the 6 of Swords. And that's about things getting better in our lives. But she's making that happen. You know, and as she takes this journey, those swords kind of melt away. She always has spirit with her. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's just saying go. And if this is on the other side, you can see what this person's working out, what they're working out in their head, right? But it's showing us joy. You know, this is joy. It's a celebration over love. Well, I don't know. go ahead and see if anything else wants to come out on that. The Knight of Wands. Well, baby, that's passion rushing back into your life. That's allowing it to happen. You know, this energy's coming for you. No matter what, it's coming. Alright, let's look at, I feel like I want to look at the Hangman and the Six of Swords together. Because they came together. So, eighteen, so that would be a 9. That is about moving on, right? It's about letting go and moving on. And it's even about understanding that, you know, these journeys, they're all part of our human experience. Four of Cups. Some of you could just been waiting and waiting and waiting. I feel like this is talking about for some of you, like, it just feels like kind of, whether it was previous action or just being alone, it kind of feels like it like sucked the life out of you. It sucked the life out of you. But I want you to remember that you have passion rushing back into your life. And I don't feel like, let's say you keep your head down and, you know, you're staying out of everything. I think this energy can't help but find you. Even if you're not paying attention. Probably, especially if you're not paying attention. Alright, let's see if anything else. Well, what a perfect last card. Is the card of Gemini. But hello. I mean, number one, look at them. Look at the beautiful pinks and purples and lavender hues on them, right? They're healing each other. They're thankful to find each other. You know, for some of you, it has been a journey to find this person. You may have been with a few people, right? And, you know, it's like that energy I felt in the beginning where you find this person finds you. Or you're with this person, and it's a different type of love than you've ever experienced. It's a peacefulness, the safety. It's everything. Wow. And I'm going to leave it there because it's perfect right where it's at. You know, it's showing us the journey to what we wished for, right? Because we wished for this. The world. You know, I feel like the world, if you are dealing with two people, you know, one of them is a soulmate. Well, you would know. You would know. Like this message is telling me that you would know the difference. One is super nice, maybe super giving. Could be very sexual, but very attentive at the same time. Where the other one could be sexual, but you know, like I don't know. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. There's just a big difference. And I'm going to leave it there because, you know, This is what I feel, Capricorn. I feel like whether you think this is for you or not, you know, if this scenario fits, remember that. This is about, you're just going to find out. You're just going to find out. You know, it's almost like I can't even convince you of it. It's just, you're going to find out. If you're faced with that choice, you're going to know the right choice. You're going to know who you're meant to be with at that moment. Don't, you know, I'm building it up like it's a boom, right? But it may be a small, and then they build up, right? So don't always expect when someone comes in that, if it's not romantic, right? The box that we put there, then they can't be the right one. I do feel like this person is very romantic, though, but I just want you to understand it won't come in, you know, with a bang for everyone, but it's going to come in how it's supposed to. All right, guys. Great reading. Great reading. I hope you received your clarity. I kind of feel like it just took us on a little journey there. And what a beautiful outcome. No matter what. It's like, you know, whether it's a job or whether it's love. It's abundance. Right off the bat, it's showing that you are going to have this opportunity to really change your world. Okay, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for everything, for your beautiful, beautiful, loving comments, and just everything. Everything that you guys have been doing for me during this time. And thank you for your donations. It's definitely helping. I don't know. You know, no personal readings right now. And, oh, I will have a poem for you down below, okay? These poems are by Ed Marsh, and he's done a poem for every month. And then you can go ahead and download it. I'll leave the link down there. Okay, beautiful poems. Okay, guys, enjoy. I love you. I'll see you soon.